Hey everybody. Hello, hello. How is everybody? What am I a minute late? Sorry. I had a couple, my computer won't let me go live. So, I had to hurry up and grab my iPad. So, I hope everyone is doing well today. And welcome to my first live Facebook. Kind of nervous about it. Don't really do live, so we'll see what happens. As we're waiting on to see if anybody joins, please let me know that you're here. Say hello, send me a purple heart, or just, whatever you want. Make a comment. That would be great. So I know that you're here. If you are rewatching this, go ahead and put replay or hi, hello, whatever you want, so I know that you guys did check it out. Let me know what you think of it too. So we're going to talk about smudging. Smudge it is what I called it. Just smudge it. Yes, I love it. When I'm talking about smudging, I'm talking about saging. So I'm sure all of you have heard of sage, smudging. Sorry, have to get comfortable here. There. Hello, people. Come on in. Tell me you're here. Say hello. Send me a purple heart because you all know my favorite color is purple. But anyways, we're going to talk about sage. And why should we sage? Like, what is the benefits of saging? And so that's what we're going to do today. All right, so welcome everybody. If you're just joining on, please let me know, and I will try to send highs back and hearts back. I'm going to try to do all this at the same time. We'll see what happens. Okay, so shall we get to it? Shall we? Yes, I think we shall, because I have a lot to talk about. Not only am I, hello, Nicole, hi, Abby, hi. Not only am I going to talk about sage, I want to talk about the spray, I want to talk about the oil, about incense, and I want to talk about Palo Santo because this has become one of my favorites too, and we're going to talk about that, what we do with them, why do it in the first place. A lot of people pretty much already know that we do it to get rid of energy, we get rid of negative energy, we want to cleanse ourselves, we want to cleanse our space. I do it daily, sometimes daily. I definitely do it weekly, whether it's in my home or whether it's here at Revive. We have a lot of different energies coming in and out, and we just kind of want to keep the place cleansed. And by doing, whether you spray, whether you do the incense, whether you do the actual sage bundle, which they come in all different sizes. You can even put other herbs with them, and that works really well too. But this was huge. This was really big. You can tell I use it a lot, so I just brought my little one out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna light it. I'm gonna show you how it smokes, and I'm gonna show you what you can do with it. This has been used for centuries, and one thing that I really like to do with it as well is I'll fuse it in oil. I'll use it during treatments. I'll put it on my hands to kind of protect myself with the oil, or I'll spray it. I love the spray. We always use spray around here as well, because sometimes you just don't want that smoke, or sometimes you just, I have to hurry up and, I want to cleanse this area, I want to cleanse this, and you just don't want smoke everywhere, especially if people are sensitive to smoke. So let me know you're here. Hello, everybody. Oh, Abby, I love you too. Mwah, love you. Okay, so why should we do it other than other energies, getting rid of negative energies? I also do it because I like to mix things with it. And then later I'm going to kind of talk about that, about how you can add other herbs with it to create different things, properties for it to work. I use it in my bonfires because it really does help get rid of insects. It does. I'll just throw some of that, gets rid of negative energies, gets rid of negative spirits if there's any around, but it definitely gets rid of insects. I'll also put the oil on like this, or I'll spray it, and that helps get rid of insects too. So little fun fact for you there. So all right, let's get to it. All right, so one of the things with sage is there's different sizes, like I said earlier. There's sweetgrass that you can use. That one gets really, really smoky. So sometimes I don't really like to use that one. And all of them have kind of a little bit of a different smell. I'm using white sage. This is my go-to, is always like a white sage. I love this. So when we do it, we're gonna want to write it. we're gonna write it. That's what we're gonna do. No, we're gonna light it. You can tell I've been doing. If you guys missed it, I'm switching gears here. I went from radio now to this because Teresa and I do Mind Vibe. That's our radio show, and every week we get on and we talk about different subjects and different things. And so we just got done doing diving into trust. And if you guys haven't checked it out, there is a link all over all our social medias. You guys can listen to it, but we're going to be doing it every Thursday at 1, starting next week Thursday. So check it out. It's so much fun. So I have to change gears here. So we're going to light it, okay? When you light the sage, you also want to put your intention into it, okay? So whether your intention is, oh, I want to cleanse this area, oh, I need to cleanse myself, you can cleanse your aura. Is it for healing? You can heal with sage too. So if I'm doing a treatment and somebody's laying on the table and I want to add a little extra healing, I might use my incense. I might take a Palo Santo. I might take this and I'll light it. And so you want to get it, you want to get it lit like this. And with sage too, see, you can see the smoke like that. You can lightly burn or blow on it, but I also will use a feather to keep the embers going because I want to keep those lit. And I want to, I feel cleansed already. But anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to keep that going. And I usually have to walk around with my lighter because it doesn't always stay. But I want to get that really going, really smoking really, really beautifully. Get that sucker just a-going. Now can you see the difference? Now look at that. So when I do it, sometimes I'll roll it. I'll roll it like this. And I'll go around my aura like this. Be careful of the hair. I'll go, gotta always watch the hair. I'll do my palms. I do the bottoms of my feet. I'll go in between my legs and everything. When I'm doing my space, I go to every corner. When I'm going into the door, I go around the door, and then I always like to crisscross it. I do my windows, and I crisscross it. I go over the bed. I go under the bed. I go into closets if I feel like I need to. I mean, I go everywhere. I go into the corners, and I just really, 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 really get that sage going. And just doing this little bit, of course you choke yourself out when it's that close to you, but when doing that little bit, you can just feel the negativity going away. You can feel the space becoming clearer. And I love it because especially like if I've had a hard day or if I've just been going, or we've had some classes or even at home, you know, it's just really nice to be able to walk into your space and it just feels really, really clean. And it feels really uplifting. And that's what I love. I love to be uplifted. So I will just continue to go through the whole house or through your space. Offices are good as long as you get permission from whoever you work for. It's always probably a good thing. So that works for that as well. When I put my intentions, it depends on what I'm doing. So like if I'm getting ready for a class or if a class just ended, I just go ahead and say, thank you for the space. I cleanse. I mean, you'll come up with your own intentions, but I do say you can say like a little prayer, a little chant if you want to, but I pretty much just throw it out there like I'm cleansing my space of anything that doesn't serve me or anybody else that's in here. And then I just let the sage do its work. So that's pretty much what I do with that. Sage comes, I have such a small working area right now. I'm afraid I'm going to drop everything. Sage comes like this as well. And you can, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just crush it like so. And now I get to make a mess. It's so fun. But you can crush it, just crush it, crush it, crush it. And I'll put that in there. Sometimes I'll put rosemary in there. Sometimes I'll put lavender with it. I'll put dill. And each one of those herbs they add a little something different. And in a minute here, when I do all this, I'm going to go ahead and show you and tell you what the difference that some of them do. And if I can, I'll throw up a link or a picture of some of the herbs later after we're done with this. So I have my shell. I don't know if you can see that without me tipping it too much, but I'll just kind of like set it in there, and then I'll take my lighter and I'll light it again. I can't do it like that, sorry. And then I light it like so, and then I let it kind of burn down. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get some of it lit, and then I'll carefully blow it so you have it like that. And then again, I'll take my hand, or I'll take a feather, and I'll just take it where I need it. You know, this is another good way to do this, especially if you're walking through the house or walking through your space. You really don't want any to fall. You don't want to burn anything. So this is always a nice little, this is an abalone shell, and just kind of take it like this. Another thing I'll do with this is I'll just burn it, like set it on, blow it out, and then I will set it on like a little stand. I have like a little stand here, and I'll set it like this, and I'll let it burn out. And it's just really nice because the smoke will go where it needs to go. It's incredible. Like we have this place at my home. We have like a portal, and it's over in the corner in the kitchen, and it's two windows that come together. I call it my portal. And it's funny because every single time I will do that, oh, the smoke goes right over to that area. It's really cool. I love to watch it. But you'll notice too, like if you walk around the house and you just have it going, and then you just watch the smoke. It'll tell you where it needs to go to get rid of any energy that you don't want in your house. Let me move this so I don't smoke us out here. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Hi everybody, hello, I hope you're all still watching, yay. You know, the Native Americans, they do this, sometimes they'll just sprinkle it on the floor. And there are times too, like I'll do that when we're outside, especially if it's nighttime and we're doing like a bonfire or something. I'll throw some in the fire for insects, but I'll also like put some on the ground as well. My dogs stay away from it, don't really want them to eat it. They don't really mess with it, they don't like the smell of it. It can be kind of stinky. If you've never used it, it can be kind of stinky. So be aware of that too. So like if you're having guests come over and you don't want your house to smell like you're smoking something, you might want to do it the day before, or give it enough time to disperse and the smell go away, because it does have a smell to it. I'm used to it. Now I love the smell, but at first I was like, whoa, I can't deal with that. But I really love it. Now I like crave the smell. I know that sounds crazy. You can get sage in bundles. You can get sage that comes like in a bag like this. You can make your own sage. You can grow your sage. We grow sage. You can grow your own sage as well. We also have incense. So this is white sage. I love white sage, like I said earlier. And what I'll do with that, again, this place is going to be so cleansed. I'm here to tell you, I'm so excited because I got so much sage burning right now. It's so much fun. I love it. So I'll go ahead and get that. And again, if I'm doing a treatment and I feel like I need a little cleansing or extra cleansing, I'll go ahead and put it in whatever kind of holder that you have. And I'll just put this right, you know, either near their feet or at the top of their head. I burn incense every single night in my home. And so sometimes I'll just put these around the house and it does the work for me. So if I don't have the chance or the time or to go around and do this, I use this. And it still does a very fabulous job. Very, very happy with that. I love my incense. I do. I love them. The other thing that I love too, sometimes you don't want to do an incense. You don't want to do the sage with the smoke. You can do a spray. The smoke works better for me. That's my personal opinion. But I do use the spray. Feels so nice. Ugh, I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay. Yes, this really helps. It gives rid of clarity. It gives you peace. It gives you purity. This, you can go around your house, spray. You can spray yourself. I will do that all day long. You can spray your bedding. You can spray whatever you need to do. You can spray this. You can even sage your pets. I say that, but be very careful with them. When I do that, I hold my sage. Where did my sage go? I hold my sage, like so, say this is them. I hold it way up here. And I'm very careful when I go around them. So like our aura, depending where your aura is here, you know, you go up like this. Go up higher. Go up higher. But you can, if your dog's acting really janky or your cat's acting weird and they just feel like something's going on, you can sage. If you sage the house and they just happen to be in the home, they're going to get the benefits of it. But you really need to be careful with that. But you can do it. We have 3 dogs and we do it. And we have 2 cats. We have a zoo. We do. We love our zoo, but we have a zoo. So, yeah. So some of the things too that you can use, like I said earlier, are herbs. You can put herbs with it. You can crush it up. You can make your own bundle. Like alfalfa is really good for psychic abilities and attracting your animal spirits if you're into that. You can use catnip. You can. Catnip attracts good spirits and good luck. It's for love. It's for beauty. It's for happiness. Now, who doesn't want that, right? Cinnamon. We all know cinnamon's really, really good for us. So when you burn it, it rises your spiritual vibration and it aids in healing. So there are times too when I will go ahead and put some cinnamon in it, especially if I'm doing a healing or if I feel like I need, you know, some healing myself, or like if I have a pain or something, I use that too. I love frankincense. Everyone that knows me knows how much I love frankincense. So I will also incorporate frankincense as well because it reduces stress. It eases tension. It's really good for connection to a higher spirit. But also frankincense, here's the esthetician in me. It is one of the #1 anti-aging ingredients that you can use. Okay, that's a whole other live video, but I'm just saying it's fabulous. It's my favorite. You can use cedar. You can use blue spruce. You can use bay leaves. You can use aspen. I mean, the cloves. You can use so many different things. I wrote them down just so I didn't forget. Lavender brings peace. We all know what lavender does. It brings relaxation. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is really good for cleansing and purifying, removing obstacles in your life. It's opening doors for you. That's really good. I like to do too. Myrrh resin is great for physical healing and grounding. A lot of times we need to ground, and we just don't because we don't know how to, or we just don't think about it. So adding a little bit of that really helps with grounding yourself. Peppermint. I love peppermint. I'm a peppermint freak. Love it. It's great for protection. It's renewal. It releases. It's great for sinuses. It's good for headaches. Wonderful. Rosemary is another one. Rosemary I add a lot too, especially if I crush it up. I'll put rosemary in there because rosemary is really good to really get rid of negative energies. It's really great for paranormal stuff if you're into that, or if you feel like you might have something really, really stale or negative in your house. It's really good for that as well. That's another go-to of mine. Thyme is really good. It's great for pain. It's really good for so many things. But I want to talk about Palo Santo because I have found that I really love Palo Santo because it is really good to heal the physical body. It's really good too. It works just like a sage, but it looks like this, and it's wood, and it has oils in it. And I love this because it's actually called holy wood or wood of the saints. That's what it's really called. And it's sweet. It smells really sweet, and I love it. Oh, I love it all the time. I burn it here all the time. But the other reason I like it, it's from the citrus family, but what I love about this is because it does smoke. It doesn't get as smoky, but it has such a sweet smell to it. But it really does help with pain. It really does help with healing. But it also is a spiritual cleanser. So it will do what sage does. It will go through and you can really cleanse your house, your space, yourself. So again, this works really well too. We must light it, don't you think? I think we should. So let's light it, because why not? We got so much, we got sage over here, sage over there. Let's smoke this baby out, shall we? I love this. It's a little harder to light. I've been using a lot of it, you can tell. But yes, this is a really, really great thing that I love, love, love. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I like to put this in the bonfires too. We like to have bonfires in the summer. And I just like it because I love it. It gets rid of mosquitoes too. But I really like to use this because I love the smell of it. I could just sit here and smell it. Oh, I'm such a freak. I love it. Okay, so again, attention when you light this and you go ahead and you use it in your space, on yourself, or however you're going to burn it. Go ahead and do it the same way. You're going to do it the same way as you're going to do your sage. Once you get it going, you can use your hand. I like to roll. I don't know why, it's just my thing. I like to do it. You can also do this. Da, da, da. Okay, love it. So we're gonna burn this over here. You can use that. You also can use oils. I also have white sage oil, and I also have Palo Santo oil. I fuse this in with my fusers, my diffusers. Works really well. Of course, I also have a spray. Yes, yes, yes. So I will use the spray as well. And why not spray myself some more? Because like I didn't get enough. Okay. And you can spray it. Same thing. It's going to work the same way. It really does detox. It purifies. But you can go one step further. Do you guys like those melting things? You can melt them. This is Palo Santo. You can get it in sage as well. This actually is from Scentsy. I love Scentsy. I have a friend that sells Scentsy, and if you're interested in Scentsy, let me know and I'll give you her information because it's fabulous. I'm not here to promote it. I'm just here to tell you how much I love it. And it's fabulous. But I love burning these wax things. This is my brand new one. And I will go ahead and I'll burn these too. And it's just kind of nice because I'll put it in the restroom or wherever, and it just kind of helps with any kind of negativity, but it also smells good as well. So I love, love, love that. Okay, so what else does Palo Santo do? It helps with healing. It helps with pain relief. It does. It really does. So one thing that I'll do too, if I have pain or if a client of mine has pain, I will take, I usually use more, I'm a young living person, but I will use some oil, for Palo Santo oil, and I will use it with a carrier oil, especially if they're not used to having oils, and you can put it right where it hurts. I love it. You can cleanse any space. You can use it for, like I said earlier, for, household cleaner. You didn't know that, did you? You can. You can use this. You can put it in a spray bottle, and you can use it as a disinfectant. Isn't that great? I love it. You can also add lemon. You can do like, what have I done? I've done lemon. I think I've added grapefruit before. I've done rosemary. I love that. But it enhances the sense of it, but it also is antibacterial. So you can cleanse and smell great and clean at the same time. Isn't that fabulous? So there's so much that you can do, as you can tell, with sage or Palo Santo, and they do work the same. So like I said, I use mine pretty much, if I don't do it daily, it's every other day, but it's definitely weekly. And whether it's at my home or if it's here at Revive, or if it's during a treatment, we are constantly using sage. We always have it. We sell out of it really quickly, but we always get it back in. So if you have any comments or anything, let me know. Let me know that you're here. Hello. Hey, Sherry. Hello. Hi, Renee. Hey, Amy. Hi, everybody. So I just wanted to get on here and just kind of tell you a little bit about sage. I love it. It works for me. I've had really good success with it, getting rid of anything negative. Sometimes you just feel that, you know, or if you're empathic or whatever, you're picking up everybody else's energies. It's a really good thing to have lit just in your space, or to go ahead and use on yourself. Spray it on yourself, whatever it may be. It really does work. There's so much more that I could go into about sage and all the ancient histories of it and everything. People have been using it for ceremonies, rituals, I mean, whatever. I'm not into that, but they do that, and it really works beautifully. I would like to hear what some of your what you guys do for it. If you've ever used it, if you want to use it, if you're afraid to use it, how you use it. Because like I said, there isn't really a right or wrong way of using it. It's just, it really does make a difference. Some people cook with it. I'm not that much of a cook, but I do know that people do cook with it. So see how all the different things, how wonderful it is that you can do and what it can do for you. So I hope all of this helps you. Every week I'm going to be coming on every Wednesday at 3, and I'm telling you, you have to check in, because every week it's going to be something different. It's a surprise. I know. I love it. What, Sue? Love it? Oh, yes, I sell it. Thank you. I love doing this too. I love it. I have so much fun. I'm telling you, I entertain myself. It's quite incredible how much I entertain myself. But I do. I love doing these videos. I love doing the radio. It's been so much fun for me. It gives me a chance to be able to reach out to people that I can't see or talk to every day because of our crazy lives. And so this gives me a chance to be able to come to you guys, and I get to talk to you guys and see you guys, and that just, well, I wish I could see you, but I can see that you're writing, and I appreciate that. But let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know if there's something that you would like to learn, or something you want to know about me. I would love to do that. We're doing like a lot of Q&A things coming up, which are going to be fun. So yes, we do sell sage spray. We have Palo Santo and we have sage right here. We do. So we sell those. We sell the oils. We sell Palo Santo sticks, and we sell the bundles as well. So, and you know what? I'm going to plug something here for a second, if you don't mind. We also have a web store. If you go to revivewellnessspa.com, up in the corner, I think it's like a magenta color, it says Metaphysical Store. If you click on that, we have 4,000 items. I know, isn't that fabulous? We have 4,000 items, and it's free shipping. Whoop, whoop. Yep, and we have so much sage, you guys. We have the bundles. We have the ropes. We have these little guys. You know, it comes in a bag like this. This is everything I'm showing you today is from my web store. So we have the shells. We have the feathers. So go check it out. Enjoy shopping there. Okay, so on the radio, I got a question. How do you find it on the radio? So we're on Blog Talk Radio. It's an online. So it's online. You got to go to blogtalkradio.com. We are Mind Vibe. Let me see if I can punch. Let me see if I can do something here. Mind Vibe. That's how you spell us. Did it work? It worked. Yay. Okay. So we're called Mind Vibe. We come on every Thursday at 1 o'clock. Today we did it today at 1, and it was about diving into trust. It was about defining what trust is. I'll share the links if you up in my pages. But we definitely next week we're going to be talking about how did you turn your self-doubt into self-care. So if you can join us, it's going to be amazing. But if you go to blogtalkradio.com, punch in Mind Vibe, ta-da, you'll find us. So and you know what, you can call in too, which is super cool. So you can call into us and we can talk to you as we're doing the show. And then there's also a chat. So if you're on your computer, you can chat with us and we can type back. It's really fun. I'm absolutely loving it. Teresa and I have such a good time together. Yes, I love auras. I'll do something on auras. Absolutely. Chakras, auras, anything spiritual, especially. Yes, I would love to. Let me see if I can scroll back, see if I missed anybody here. La la. Oh, yay, the family's watching. Hey, family. Okay, this is so much fun. I love it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me and I'll answer them. But yes, I am really excited to come here every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a surprise every week what I'm going to talk about. I might give hints throughout the week, though. That might be nice and do that. But yes, if you are looking for any kind of sage, you can pretty much get it anywhere, but we do sell it at the store here at Revive, or we do have our online. You can get to revivewellnessspa.com, and in the corner it'll say Metaphysical Store, but you can buy it pretty much anywhere. They have different types of, oh, the smoke's coming, I love it. They have different kinds as well. White sage, I tend to be my go-to. They have sweetgrass, and they have, there's oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles of sage. Again, if you haven't tried the Palo Santo, we sell these little sticks. They're like $1 here. I don't know where they're at everywhere else, but they're great. Just to even have them with your sage, it's always a good go-to. We also sell all of our incense, so we sell these as well. We have a bunch of incense, actually, all different kinds of smells and flavors. It's just fabulous. And then we do sell the sprays, and we do sell some of the oils. We are kind of low in them. I do have more coming in but by the end of next week. So if there's something that you want me to hold it for you, reach out to me, and I'll do what I can, or go to my store. So that's exciting as well. I want to thank everybody for bouncing on and joining me. Let me know if you're watching this after. Put in there replay. Send me some purple hearts. I love purple hearts. So yeah, I love it. Just remember, one thing about sage is you can do it anytime. You can do it as much as you want. You can do it every single day if you want. I have actually done it like 2 or 3 times in one day just because of what we had going on. And sorry, I gotta move this. But yeah, you can do it anytime you want, any way you want, how you want it. You can cut it up. You can wrap it yourself. We are actually, I say we as my husband, he's probably going to be the one doing it, because anything I touch, scary when it comes to plants. But we are growing our own sage so we can bundle our own sage, because I use it so much. Like, I go through it like that. And so we are doing that as well, and that's going to be fun. And you know what? We're actually going to be putting on a make your own sage class. So I'm really pumped for that. That's going to be in the fall, but what it is we're going to teach everyone how to make their own sage sticks and stuff. And we're going to put like pretty little flowers and some herbs and all that fun stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because I plan on doing it in this fall. So that'd be kind of fun. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. Look at the smoke. Isn't it crazy? This is so much fun. I love it. I hope everyone had a great time. I hope you learned something, and I hope you join me next week. So everyone have a fabulous day. Thank you so much. Mwah. And I hope to talk to you guys soon and see you next week, 3 o'clock. And if you can, join Teresa and I at Mind Vibe at Blog Talk Radio, and we would love to hear from you as well. So love and sparkles, everybody. Have a fabulous day. Bye.